Yeah, opening thoughts. I thought that first quarter we came out and really done what we planned to do. Second quarter, we got down a little early. They got us on a couple solid screens, got freed up a nice three-point shooter, and it kind of hurt us a little bit. Going in the second half, though, I was just super proud of our guys, and I thought they fought back tremendously. Was a little surprised to see Morgantown didn't press, though, so kudos to our guys.
Questions? Coach, so let's just start with the macro, the crowd. Obviously, you guys filled up for the lower bowl for the most part behind the basket and then up top for about 3-4 sections. How neat was that for you to kind of see that for a coach?
Oh, for a coach, it's great. For a coach that's from the community, it means everything. You know, I can't believe how many students got out of school to come here. That was awesome. But, yeah, it's what we pride ourselves in. The Upper Kanawha Valley prides themselves in supporting one another, and it's just awesome that these guys were able to give them something to be proud of.
Coach, obviously first time in 24 years. You know better than anybody what it means to this community. Talk about, man, he's a lone senior up here, correct?
Yes, sir.
When we talk about the senior class kind of helping pave the way for what you hope is this team.
You know, that's all that after the game talk was about, you know, is we have these 5 seniors that started it, and they mean everything, right? They're the ones that held out. They had people wanting them to transfer, come to them because they're solid players, right? But I told them, you know, I just lost my 5 favorite players, but I just gained 5 best friends because we've just been so such a core group. And they're the founding fathers of what this program is going to be. Our expectation is to be back. Our expectation is to get past the first round and to continue to play going forward. But, yeah, this group of seniors, Josh Brock, man, I get emotional just thinking about him because to know where he came from and to where he is now sitting here means it's a God thing. God has had his hand in this.
When it comes to, you know, this being the last game of your high school career, can you just talk to me a little bit about what it means to be a part of this team that's brought you guys back to the state tournament for the first time in 24 years, and just to see your community rally around you guys?
I think it's a wonderful thing that we brought our team here, but sad to see us go. But just a sad moment, but that's like a wonderful thing to see your team go to the Civic Center. But I'll be back next year to cheer my team on. Be here next year. Hopefully get past the first round. See them go all the way.
Coach, you said you thought you guys in the first quarter executed what you had planned to do. Can you go into it in a little detail? What exactly was your plan to attack Morgantown?
Yeah. All year our plan has been get to the rim, you know, but we were more focused. It's kind of funny. We were so focused on their press the whole time, so you see them come out and not worry about it. They're not pressing us at all. That took a little bit of a relief off of us, you know, and I think that's where our confidence came from, right? And I think that's what really got us going is like, hey, Isaiah Cole, as I've said it time and time again, they have pressed all year. And that's just what the effect Isaiah Coles has is that we were so stressed about their press, and then to see them not come out, I think that really shot us some confidence that we needed to get that first quarter going. But Rocco, I'm pretty sure Rocco carried us in that first quarter getting going. I mean, my goodness, what a first half, especially for him.
Rocco, for you being one of the younger guys now, obviously you want to get back here now, but how much of a boost is this for not only you being a younger guy, but for the remainder of the guys that do come back, just to get on the stage and get comfortable in this environment?
Yeah, I mean, I hope next year we're back in the same place, and all off season I'm just going to work to get better to be able to carry the team and hopefully cut down the nets at the end.
Coach, you mentioned that you guys were very surprised that Morgantown wasn't pressing, and that certainly helped in the first quarter. Did that throw you off at all as the game went along, that just they weren't doing what you expected them to?
Initially, yeah, it did. And then, well, at first I rode the wave of it, right? That first quarter was great, you know, and that's what I expected our team to be able to do. I did anticipate being able to get a few easy layups out of that press. That's what we do. They really did a good job of slowing us down, and I think that was the goal they had in mind. So yeah, it did. We look forward to trying to get out and steal a few points from you, but yeah, it did make me scratch my head a little bit. But I thought we dialed it in. And like I said, these guys, they handled the challenge well. Yes, sir.
Coach, what is it about Waylon Kalisher that makes it difficult? He doesn't jump very high. He's not the flashiest player, but he doesn't really seem to try to do things that he can't do.
He does things. Yeah, you're right, because he knows what he wants to do, and he gets in his spots where he wants to get to them. And he's a veteran, right? Isn't he? I think he's been here all 4 years, right? So this is nothing new to him. He hit a couple shots, you know, step back fadeaways that I feel like that's a veteran move. You know, you're comfortable with this environment. Your coach is confident in what you can do. So yeah, Kalisha did a great job. He had a really good game, right? He really hurt us in that first half, and he knew where he wanted to go. Yeah.
You said earlier in the week you guys had a picture of the Civic in the court in your locker. Obviously, they ended the championship, but I mean, how would you evaluate the season overall?
Overall, you know, what can these guys not do in life now, right? They set a vision, they had a picture, they had a goal, and now they know they can accomplish anything they set their minds to. And that's what it's all about. You know, that if basketball ends here, they know now going forward, if I need that job, let me just work as hard as I can to get that job. If I need that degree, let me work to get that degree. So, yeah, that in itself means everything. You know, that picture to them in the moment probably was just a picture, but now it's a lifestyle.
Getting here is one thing, but now trying to get back here next year, even in the future, at Riverside, what's it going to take to kind of stack consistency?
Starts with the off season, the weight room, continue to have these younger guys buy in, which they have, and stay after it, right? It takes more than the coach, right? It takes the community who's shown they're willing to do this, who's shown they're willing to support the team, but it takes the younger guys owning it, just like those seniors that are leaving now owned it. You know, they really took their bumps, those senior class. So the freshmen actually have a much better opportunity. They've seen success. They have higher expectations. So I feel like they should be more willing and more hungry to get it because they know what it tastes like.
Any further questions? All right, guys, thank you
Thank
very
you
much.
all.
Congratulations on the great season. It's hard to probably take home. The rest of the guys are in there as well.
Okay.
supposed to be my boy. He always takes selfies with me. And he wears a purple shirt.
I got the Charleston underneath. We're doing a picture with the Hawks on.
There you go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen of the media, we're with victorious head coach from Morgantown, Dave Tallman, players Camden Kellogg, Waylon Callistra, and Max Fry, and also we got Trey Tallman in the back. So, Coach, congratulations. It's awesome.
Okay, yeah, just really proud of our guys. We've been working extremely hard over the last week to kind of, shore some things up on the defensive end and offensively, and I don't know if we could have executed much better, especially in the second quarter. Credit to these guys. Cam made huge shots. Waylon was a monster tonight, 32 and 8, I believe, and Max as well. I mean, we wanted to get the ball to these guys, and they came through for us. First half defensively, I thought we were really good. And then second half, we kind of took our foot off the gas a little bit. But when you get up big, sometimes that's hard to withstand that effort. And then I'm super proud of our rebounding. Our rebounding was amazing tonight. And I told these guys, you win down here with defense and rebounding and winning those little games within the game. So just super proud of these guys. Blessed to be their coach. And it's fantastic. I love semifinal Friday, so we get to play again. So we're just blessed.
David, Riverside was mentioning how they were kind of surprised that you guys weren't pressing on them, especially early. They felt comfortable at first, but it really started to throw them off. So why did you guys make that change when you're mostly impressed?
We're just going to keep everybody guessing. Tomorrow may be a whole different deal. So we're just going to keep everybody guessing. We've been doing it all year. We call it havoc. So we kind of assumed that they'd be working on some pressing stuff, so we didn't press, and we were just really solid on the defensive end. Tomorrow may be a whole different ball game. I just love for teams to have to prepare for multiple things, and we still got some things, some aces in the hole, hopefully 2 that we can execute. But the big thing is, Spring Mills is a very good team. They're the defending champs. They got the crown right now, and we've had some good battles with them over the years, and it's good to be a part of it tomorrow night, and we'll see how it goes.
Talked about the bright lights a lot this season. They are brighter than they are down here, man. And you guys made a lot of shots, but a lot of that came from how well you were executing on offense. How proud are you guys for that execution down here when the lights are bright?
For sure, and the bright lights, the Coliseum looks beautiful. Credit to Charleston, everything looks great. I thought the atmosphere was awesome tonight. For every game I've been to, the atmosphere has been really cool. But yeah, execution, and we talk execution all the time, and the big thing is I think we're not very good when we take quick shots or take bad threes, and I don't think we took a bad 3 tonight. I thought we made some plays like Cam drove the one time and hit Waylon in a step-in 3 in the corner, and vice versa, I believe. So, I thought we really shared the ball, got paint touches, and really played as one unit.
32 and 8, Coach said, but 5 assists too, man.
What? That's a record for him.
Good job, Way.
Is it a offense that allows a big man to execute passing that way?
Well, just credit to my teammates. I mean, they're the ones getting open. They're the ones knocking down shots. I mean, I trust my coaches. They put me in the position to make a play or, pass the ball. So, just credit to my teammates for knocking it down.
I don't want to say you waited your turn because you have made an impact on the court before, but this is your senior year. I know last year when you left this room after a loss, you were ready to already get back. But what was your mindset coming into today and really, as you continue on?
Mindset is just, we got 3 games for the rest of our lives. I mean, we just got to stay ready, stay focused, stay locked in. We just got to execute for 3 days, and if we do that, state championship.
Waylon, the Riverside coach mentioned just you were making shots that you kind of spoke to you being here before. How comfortable do you feel specifically out on this floor?
I feel extremely comfortable. I've been here for 4 years, and I've been a part of 2 state championships. So, it finally being a chance where I can help lead the team, it feels great. I feel really comfortable. Coaches put me in a great position. Teammates are, they're always helping me. So I feel very comfortable.
Dave, when you guys were excelling how you wanted to defensively, how much can you attribute to keeping them out of the paint?
I thought in the first half we really limited their paint touches. We knew they were going to come out. Yeah, I know we started well, but we knew they weren't going to battle. First of all, credit to Riverside for getting down here. They're very well coached. Their kids they play the right way. They keep their mouths shut. They play extremely hard. But yeah, I think, you know, the first half we did a great job of that. Second half, not so much. You know, they just kind of drove by us. But like I said, I think sometimes when you're up, you know, you kind of take your foot off the gas. But, you know, 3 games in 3 days. We're happy to be where we're at right now, and looking forward to getting to work tonight and getting ready for a big one tomorrow.
They didn't have a single offensive rebound. Obviously, it helps with they were making some shots. But what was it like just on the rebounding side?
It's hard for me to yell at our guys for not boxing out tonight. So, yeah, that's perfection on the defensive glass. So just amazing. I don't think I've ever had a game like that. So credit to these guys. And you know, we got little guards out there that, I mean, you know, they're out there boxing their tails off too. So, you know, credit to my guys for sure.
And really to win 3 games down here, it takes 1 or 2 guys, but really a third guy on a team to really be successful. How do you stay locked in when you don't get as many opportunities as everybody else, but you're going to get some good shots?
Yes, I know probably like the first couple plays, probably not going to get that shot. And these two, when Wayland has 32 points, they're going to have to make an adjustment. And the second that double comes, I'm going to be standing in that corner, relocating, and be ready for the shot. And then I'm going to knock it down. I have confidence in my shot-making ability, so I just stay ready to make a shot.
He's a pretty smart player. I don't know why.
David, after the first quarter, you're tied 15-15. What'd you tell your team on the bench going into the second quarter that really let them just come out and take control of the game?
Not much. You know, we got great leadership. You know, we've been working on that all year. I've been on their hind end about it, but I think the last week, if these guys would agree with me, I think our leadership's been amazing. We've kind of flipped that switch in that department. So I love the long media timeouts because they basically get a minute by themselves, and then I come in. So my staff does a great job. First of all, the scouting report tonight was excellent. Stevie Sutherland is on that, and I even had my brother Nate drawing up an out-of-bounds plan thing. So I have confidence in my staff. This isn't a one man, whatever I'm trying to say right now, but just credit to them and the players.
Max, you guys went 7-14 from 3, and you guys obviously have experience down here.
Mhm.
How do I guess from a depth perception standpoint, like go from your gym to this one where there's so many bright lights and just it's a bigger stage?
Well, I mean, we got the Coliseum practice before coming down here, so we got to adjust a little bit. But, I mean, we work on those shots in practice, build that confidence up, and we were ready to knock them down tonight.
No, we've been here before. You know,
Yeah,
these
been here
guys have
before.
all been here. So,
Yeah.
Greg, you good? Okay.
I mean, you play Spring Mills, familiar opponent, obviously. What are the keys to that game? You know his opponent very well.
Mhm.
A lot of history between you and them.
They're very good. They're the champ. It's going to be a heavyweight battle tomorrow. They're going to come in and they bring a lot of swagger. They're going to try to intimidate you. They're going to try to bully you. You got to withstand that. You got to be tough. I mean, it's going to be a knockdown, drag out battle, and you know, let the tougher team prevail.
And for the players, I mean, how do you keep your emotions in check? Obviously, it's an opponent you obviously want to win every game, but Spring Mills is a team that you guys face a lot. So how do you control your emotions for a big game like this?
I mean, we just got to stay locked in. That's all it is. I mean, we focus on them like they're any other opponent. We just got to be ready, locked in, know the game plan, and, you know, just execute. That's all it is. If we win the game, then we got the championship next, and then we just got to execute.
Any further questions? Trey, you got anything you want to say to the group?
2 more.
2 more to go, he said. Sure.
Now, do you know who our rivalry is?
The U.
University Hawks. So you went from purple to the Hawks. I'm bringing this guy a Mohegan T-shirt tomorrow.